Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, April 15, 2025. With Venus no longer retrograde, you'll see fewer delays and may get some questions answered. Ideally, you're clearer about what and who you want, and enjoying yourself and the people you care about is more straightforward. Relationships with friends, associates, and superiors might improve now. Today and tomorrow, your interactions can be inspirational and imaginative. Friends are in stronger focus, and long-term goals, wishes, and dreams are on the front burner. However, if you felt left out or disappointed with friendships, today's energies can emphasize this state of mind. Most importantly, you're open to acknowledging vulnerabilities to get a step closer to healing, repairing, and possibly strengthening relationships with others and yourself. A rainbow has burst through the sky and soared directly into your heart. You may feel like you're a butterfly who first spread their wings for the very first time. As the full moon in Libra arrives, it will energize your solar house of true love, romance, and dating. This will open a door for you to meet new prospective suitors, fall in love, or take the next step. Passion and pleasure will be paramount at this time. So even if you've been with your one and only for a lifetime, there is always time for growing closer. Thinking about the future might be too much to handle right now. Something in your professional future feels up in the air as the moon enters Scorpio and squares Pluto in Aquarius. You may not know where your path is leading or if you should take another step in a specific direction. Since there is an overall lack of control over your future, you might be afraid to do anything. The best you can do is focus on what is right in front. Just get through your workday and take it day by day as you move forward. Today's aspects keep you feeling vulnerable for a little while. This vulnerability translates into a need to physically act out what you are feeling inside. There will be days when a challenging run or a boxing workout will release your energy in a positive way. Other days yoga and a long hot bath will help you find inner balance. Either way, you are paying attention to your body and that is important. You'll find working within a structure far easier on this day. It can be quite easy for a personality to resist anything routine or scheduled, as it contradicts your love of freewheeling. Yet, at times it can work to your benefit to go about things in a more methodical way if you need to be especially productive. Try to set the structure for yourself, and then work within it. This should prove more comfortable for you by far. Helping to keep things balanced during Mars' last weekend in your income sector, Mercury's last in your career sector, and as Venus turns direct, here is today's full moon in a playful and creative part of your chart. It is tomorrow that first the moon and then a day later the asteroid Juno's return to your work sector will see the pace start to pick up across the income, work, and career fronts. Until then, the most playful and creative full moon of 2025 is asking that you embrace the weekend spirit while also putting some guardrails in place when it comes to a balance between work and play. In a case of perfect timing, the only full moon in your romantic sector this year not only peaks over the weekend but with a lot more support than is normally the case. Today's romantically charged lunar vibes were always going to face some roadblocks and barriers, whether real or imagined, but with it a chance to challenge old excuses. This year you have Jupiter and Pluto, the planets of luck and change, helping you out. Libra, your heart wants harmony, but not at your own expense. Your quote of the day: balance requires boundaries. Your color of the day is pale rose, graceful and steady. Lucky numbers: 7, 13, 22. A relationship or social situation may ask you to speak your truth. Connection deepens when authenticity leads. Don't overcommit out of guilt. Your energy has value. Beauty today begins in your honesty. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a breath together as we step into the energy of April 15, 2025. Whether this day has started with clarity or confusion, peace or pressure, there's something in this reading that's meant to meet you in that exact space. Think of it as a mirror, not to show you what you should be, but to reflect where you are with a little more warmth, a little more insight, and a whole lot of encouragement. The first card that came forward today is the Ten of Pentacles, a beautiful sign of stability, long-term success, and the kind of abundance that feels grounded, not rushed. This card doesn't just talk about wealth in a material sense, it points to richness in life itself. Your relationships, your sense of home, your small rituals that make life feel secure, those things matter deeply right now. You might feel a growing sense of clarity around what truly brings value into your life. Maybe you're redefining success in your own terms. Maybe you're realizing that the things you used to chase no longer resonate the same way. That's okay. In fact, that's growth. Think about what kind of legacy you want to build, whether that's in your family, your work, or simply the way you show up in the world each day. Then, we're greeted by the Page of Swords, bringing fresh curiosity and a spark of new mental energy. This card often shows up when we're feeling the urge to learn, to explore ideas, or to speak a truth that's been bubbling just beneath the surface. If something has recently caught your interest, a topic, a goal, a conversation, lean into that. Even if it's just a whisper of curiosity, there's something meaningful in it. The Page of Swords reminds us that we don't need all the answers to start asking questions. And maybe you found yourself overthinking or spinning in doubt. This card gently nudges you to move from thought into exploration. You don't have to commit forever, you just have to be open to where it might lead. The next card in our spread is the Lovers, and this isn't just about romance, though for some of you, a deepening relationship could be playing a major role in your life. More broadly, this card asks, are your choices aligning with your values? Are you living in a way that honors your truth, even when it's not the easiest path? The Lovers is about conscious decision-making, not just in relationships, but in life direction. It's that moment when you pause and ask, does this reflect who I really am? It invites connection, but also commitment to yourself, to your growth, to the path that feels most like home, even if it's unfamiliar. You might be facing a decision right now. You might feel torn between comfort and courage. Whatever it is, trust that you already hold the wisdom you need. And know that when you choose in alignment with your heart, even the hard paths can become sacred. Next, we have the Eight of Wands, signaling momentum, progress, and things finally moving forward after a period of waiting. If you've been feeling like you were stuck in a holding pattern, whether in your career, your creative life, your personal growth, this card brings a wave of forward motion. Things may start picking up faster than you expected, so stay grounded as opportunities or answers arrive. Don't be surprised if a message, offer, or piece of information comes through today that helps you gain clarity or speed up your process. This is a great time to follow through on what's been calling you. And if something's been lingering on your to-do list or in your heart, now might be the time to take that step, send that message, or say yes to that project. Finally, we draw the Strength card, a gentle but powerful reminder that your inner resilience is your greatest resource. This isn't the kind of strength that forces or conquers, it's the kind that holds space, that breathes through the discomfort, that stays kind to itself even on the hard days. You might be navigating something right now that requires more patience, more trust, or more emotional endurance than you thought you had. But this card reminds you, you are stronger than you know, and that strength is rooted in compassion, not control. Let yourself feel what you need to feel. Let yourself rest when it's time to rest. There is real power in not giving up on yourself, even in quiet, invisible ways. So here we are, with the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Lovers, the Eight of Wands, and Strength, all weaving together a story of building meaningful foundations, following curiosity, making heart-aligned choices, moving forward with renewed momentum, and honoring your own resilience. It's a powerful day to reflect, to act, and to reconnect with the parts of you that are quietly growing stronger every single day.